Some Seiko SARB033 fanboys out there are gonna get mad at me, really mad at me for this, but it has to be done. Pour a glass of milk, y'all. This one's gonna get spicy.
I'm gonna cry.
He needs some milk.
Like, real spicy. Let's get into it.
Hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch?
What's up, Schwartz Force? Welcome back to the channel. I missed you guys and gals. I hope you all had an amazing New Year celebration, a safe one, of course, and I hope you enjoyed time with your friends, your family, loved ones for the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. So I hope everybody got what was on their watch wish list. In case you're new to the channel, my name's Dave. May the Schwartz be with you. Hey, did you know? It's a great day to wear a watch. Boom! Today I'm rocking my Tudor Black Bay 41. This one I actually have on this Harris Tweed strap by Vario or Vario. Really cool strap lineup. They have lots of different colors and your common sizes. So if you're not aware of the Harris Tweed lineup, you should definitely go check out those straps. I'll put a link down in the description for you. And please make sure you guys vote on this one with your thumbs. If you agree, by the end of this video, you agree with everything I'm saying, please give it a thumbs up and share this with your friends. And if you disagree with me and you think I'm a complete moron, that's cool too. Thumbs down this video and also share it with your friends as a way to really point out my flaws and everyone get a good laugh out of it. Sure, whatever. That does really help out my channel, so thank you guys in advance. Again, sorry for the delay in this video. It's been a long time coming. Now, the SARB033 is considered by many to be one of Seiko's beloved best value watches for the price that it was initially going for. Since it has been discontinued, however, the price has shot up quite a bit. It does have the Seiko 6R15 movement, sapphire crystal, and a really beautiful case and dial design, all for what you could get for around 350 bucks a few years ago. Now, since it's been discontinued, you can still find these on eBay and other sites pre-owned, and they're usually going for between $500 to $600, which blows my mind that this watch still sells for that much. Some would still argue that it's worth it even at nearly double the cost, but what I'm about to say may trigger a lot of the SARB033 lovers out there. Let me tell you why. So the first stage you're going to experience if you are a SARB fanboy is denial. What I'm saying is against what everyone has said for the SARB for a really long time.
You are so in denial, you need therapy!
But then you're going to get angry. How dare this jerk talk badly about the SARB? He knows nothing of Seiko. Okay. But by the end of this video, if all things go to plan, then you should be in a loving state of acceptance. You may even put your SARB up for sale in the hopes to put that money towards your next purchase of the SARX035, which we're going to discuss in this video. Now, I know you don't believe me. We're just saying your first stage is denial. But let's not delay this any longer. I present to you the Seiko SARX035. Now, also being a JDM model, meaning it's only available for retail sale in the Japanese domestic market, finding these outside of Japan can be a bit more work. They do pop up from time to time. However, when you do find them online, typically you can get them for just a tad more than the price of the SARB033, usually between $600 to $700 on average. And if you hold out, usually you can get a great deal on one already in your home country for a lot less than the Japanese sellers' list prices. Known as the Baby Grand Seiko, what actually drew me to this piece in particular was my own personal experience handling and wearing the Grand Seiko model SBGR317, which, as you can see here, is much more closely modeled by the SARX than by the SARB. The biggest differences you'll see are that the SARB has a more rounded case on the sides, versus the SARX, which does have the more Grand Seiko styled case with sharp edging. You do actually get some Zaratsu polishing, which you won't find on the SARB. The SARX even has 7 of the 9 design elements that make the iconic style of Grand Seiko: double width index at 12 o'clock, curved sideline, flat dial, multifaceted rectangular hour markers, highly polished bezel, highly polished planes and 2-dimensional surface, and reverse slanted bezel wall and case. The SARB only has 4 of these elements, and the difference between those 3 other elements on the SARX is simply undeniable. Now here's what both have. The SARB and the SARX feature the 6R15 automatic movement, beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour with 23 joules and a power reserve of 50 hours. Also features hacking and hand winding as well as a date complication. Both have a matching black date wheel positioned at 3 o'clock, and they have the same push-pull crown and offer 100 meters water resistance. Both are constructed from full 316L solid stainless steel, and both feature a flat sapphire crystal on the front and hardlex crystal on the exhibition caseback. Lots of similarities as you can see. But here are the differences. The handsets are different. The SARB has lume applied. However, for a dress piece, lume was never a make or break for me, but it's nice to see it on the SARB, I gotta admit. The SARX handset is lacking lume, but it has better finishing, with half of the hand high polished and the other half brushed, for more light play. In my personal preference, I like this handset better. The SARB second hand is similar to the one used in the Seiko Presage series, whereas the SARX has a more simple design. And I would have actually liked to have seen the same second hand used on the SARX, to be honest. The bracelet of the SARX is much more in line with the design from Grand Seiko, with solid links and solid end links in a 5-piece configuration, blending between satin and high polish finishing. It simply blows the basic looking SARB bracelet out of the water. Now both feature a milled deployant clasp, but the way the SARX bracelet sits at the lugs is quite phenomenal. Now I don't believe the SARB033 has AR coating, but I know for sure it is on the SARX, and it allows for this crystal to simply disappear, making it look like you could just reach out and touch the dial. The deep black dial of the SARX is like an abyss in lower lighting, eating the shadows of the hands which disappear into this deep black void. In sunlight and brighter light, we see there's a slight brownish hue, almost like a coffee brown, that I find beautiful to look at. It's really impressive to see what looks like from afar this deep black lacquered dial. It's actually a very, very fine sunburst dial once you get up on it with the macro lens. The case finishing and the case shape also is many levels higher than the SARB, but it's also slightly larger, measuring in at 40.8 millimeters wide versus the 38 millimeter size of the SARB. All the other dimensions are the same though. Both have a lug-to-lug height of 46 millimeters, case thickness of around 11 millimeters, and lug width of 20 millimeters. So unless if you have very small wrists, both pieces will wear just fine on your wrist in my opinion. Now, it goes without saying, both the SARB and the SARX are absolute strap monsters. I just think the SARX does it better. It really begs the question, for around $100 more, why wouldn't you want to go for the SARX over the SARB? Again, if you have extremely small wrists, then I could understand not being able to consider the SARX, but for a true baby Grand Seiko look, feel, and finish, the choice is clear. Sell your SARB and get a SARX. You're welcome. But I really want to hear your thoughts though, guys, so please drop me a comment down below and let me know if you agree with me or tell me why I'm wrong, and why the SARB deserves to be on such a high pedestal with a price of between $500 to $600. Also, I do plan to shoot a side-by-side comparison of the SARX035 next to the Grand Seiko SBGR317, and we'll determine if the Grand Seiko is actually 6 times better in quality and value at a price of around $4 grand compared to the SARX. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see that and other videos like this one in the future. Until next time, as always, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care.